Okay, so we're going to start with a box that's 100 by 70 and 20 tall. And that's going to be this piece here. And I know this piece looks all weird because it's got all these curly cues and everything, but just kind of trust me for a minute and we're going to make things happen. So this has got it's going to be a cylinder that's 20 by 20. This is going to be a cylinder that's 10 by 10 because the radius is 5 or 2 times 5. And this is 50 from here to here. So this is going to be 20. And about all we can assume is that this is 10. So we're gonna make a copy of that box and make it 50 by 10. And I'm gonna make mine longer than 100, like maybe 110. So there's that box. It's 70 by 100 by 20. And I'm just going to make a duplicate and move it up some. So like I said, I'm going to make it 10. And I want it to stick out the end, so I'm going to make it like 110. And then I think I need to be 50 wide. Let's look and see. Okay, from here to here is 50. Okay, so I'm going to make it a hole and drop it down. Then I can do all the put it in the middle things. Okay, so I need a cylinder that's 10 by 10. Do as I say, not as I do. I'm just going to make a copy of that one and move it over there. So 10 by 10 by, and I'm going to make it 110 since that's what my other one is. So control and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I should just be able to line it up. So that's going to be the inside. And if I duplicate this again and just drop it down, I think that's going to be 30. Yeah. So as long as I grab any of these pieces right here, just make something the center. So the only thing that moved was that piece right there. Make sure everything's sticking out on the end. Okay. So this, okay. So I got to make the concave portion, so we're doing negative space again here. The only thing I got to change here is make this 110 because I made the other one 110. And I'll just line them up. Doesn't matter how they're lined up. Okay. So that will go on the outside here. So once I group that, then I'll make it a hole. I'm just boogieing over them. And, you know, close enough's good enough. And then we'll just flip it. Yeah, we're going to call that good. Then all I have to do is move those two back. And then at that point, we're going to get the base. Okay. So it looks like a paperweight or something. And then this is going to be 100 by 58 by 10. No, 100 by 40 by 10. So we can just set that on top of there. So 10 and 100. And then 40. And we can just line that up in the middle, I believe. Okay. So we need a cylinder and another cylinder. See how big our hole is. 20. So that one's 20. And that one's 40. This is going to be 50. Okay. This is easier to do from the top. Just lining it up. Ten. And I'm going to just rotate the whole thing. And it's just going to be easier to line it up. I don't know if I make that piece the boss. Okay. Oh, it goes on the end, not there. I know what I was trying to do. Just widening that dotted line. Okay. So, I mean, I can make another one of these that's 50, or I can just copy it and move it up. Okay, and I can make another box, or I can just copy it and then change the dimensions and go, I think that was 58. and then 50. So see, that's going to be lined up. And then the only thing I'm going to have to change is and it should be just super easy from here. We're going to go moving. The biggest thing I can tell you is as much as the more you change the view so you can get different angles, the easier it is to see what you're doing. And I'm just going to use the align tool and make that red piece the boss. Save myself some time. So I'm just going to look at everything and make sure the holes are poking through, and they are. And once I group it, the only thing is if you group these cylinders, the holes won't be cut out there. So there you go. That's 69, and it is what? About 12 minutes long.